Happy October. It's my favorite season, fall, favorite month, October. This year I have a even more reason to celebrate October, and that is it is Economic Education Month. My colleagues at the National Association for Economic Educators have been able to classify October as Econ Ed Month. So today on the Dr. A Show, I want to talk about economic education. So let's do something a little different. Since it's fall, my favorite season, let's get out of this office and enjoy fall in Lexington, Kentucky, and I'll tell you all about economic education.
Well, I'll be your rainy day lover whenever the sunny days end, and whatever the weather, we have each other, and that's how the story.
All right, so fall weather in Kentucky means that it's raining. So it's raining right now, stuck in the car, but while I'm stuck in the car and waiting for it to calm down a little bit, let's talk about what the NAI folks have done. So they've established October as the Econ Ed month, and it's strategically placed in October because that's 6 months apart from Financial Literacy Month in April. And I love this strategy because now we have a spaced out time frame for us to talk about economic and personal finance education throughout the year. So while I'm at it, let's talk about what economic education and financial literacy education are and how they're related. The way I see it is economics is about the study of how we as individuals, as a society, allocate limited resources and the decisions that we have to make when making those decisions to allocate those resources. So think of economics as a big circle, and right smack in the middle or somewhere in part of it is personal finance education. Personal finance education to me is just how does society or how do individuals make decisions about their personal finances? How do they decide to allocate these limited resources that they have to benefit their wealth, their personal finances, and increase their financial well-being? So to me, personal finance is a subset of economics, and economics is amazing, and I love it. So if you have the opportunity, make sure to take at least an economics course. If you have a personal finance course, take that as well at your school. But don't just stick with personal finance. Extend to economics as well, because you can't truly fully understand your personal finances if you don't understand the overall economy and how the economy and the decisions of government, businesses, and other individuals impact you as well. So that in a nutshell is the difference between economic education and personal finance education. I think both are important, and I'm so glad that NAI has pushed this initiative to make October Econ Ed Month. All right, so let's talk about one of these intersections between personal finance and economic education concepts or discussions that I actually have with my students. This past week, I was teaching my macroeconomics students, and we were talking about unemployment and the labor markets and compound economic growth, or compound interest, if you may. And one thing that came up was the power of negotiation. Right now, labor markets are extremely tight. That means the bargaining power is on the employee side. So you as an employee could negotiate higher wages. So I gave them an example of a student that just graduated and was given an offer of $50,000 to start their job. Most of my students, once they get an offer, they're really excited about getting their first offer. So once they're presented with this offer, they say, okay, thank you, I can't wait to start. And we talked about how you could negotiate more during tight labor markets like right now. And we talked about if you're able to negotiate an extra $5,000 per year, what that would mean over a life of employment. And the way we did it, assuming 3% annual growth rate in your salary, you would actually leave on the table, by not negotiating, $300,000, by not negotiating an extra $5,000 today. So that's the importance of knowing the overall economy and how it might impact your personal finances, and this decision making, whether to negotiate or not, when to go to negotiate and when not to negotiate, is an important lesson that our students need to know, that you need to know. And it's this intersection of economics and personal finance, and this is why I love this subject. What we teach impacts you directly. All right, so this is totally different than what I'm used to doing. If you like it, please do tell me. Trying to figure out how to switch up this video content and make it a little bit more exciting or out in the elements and a little bit more natural. I don't want to be talking at you, I want to be talking with you, so hopefully this is something that works for you. So leave a comment, tell me if you like this new vlog style of content. I don't think I'm going to do it all the time, but if there's enough feedback, I might do one a month or something of that sort, or maybe once every 2 months, or once every, you know what, I'm not going to promise anything. Just leave a comment. For Econ Ed Month, there's going to be a lot of celebrations across the United States. It's a nationally recognized month at this point, so make sure to check out the hashtag Econ Ed Month. You're going to see a lot of activities by all of our colleagues at different centers, at different councils. It's just so much fun. I want to make sure that I celebrate Econ Ed Month as well, so what I'm going to do is whoever leaves me a comment in this video, I will randomly select a winner and send them my favorite econ book. So go ahead and leave a comment, share, like, and if you're not subscribed, by the way, make sure to subscribe. I have a list of economic videos out there and personal finance videos. Watch them and join me on this journey of being an economic educator on YouTube. So leave a comment to enter the drawing, and in a week or so, I will make sure to reach out to the winner and announce it on here. So make sure you subscribe to see who actually is the winner of this week's drawing.